I would just consume the entire thing of popcorn before the first video was over. So there really wasn't much of a point. But how much, like, by volume popcorn do you think it would make if an entire grain silo of popping corn went off?
I gotta
An entire grain silo with a popcorn.
average.
No, because, like, how much extra volume would it be?
Look up the change in
expands
density.
greatly.
Average volume of popcorn to kernel.
Would it be a metric fuck ton?
Why does this lead to Carolina duck?
Why does it?
Volume of popcorn in liters.
Man, that's 75%.
Also, why does popping an entire grain silo full of popping corn sound like something I would try to do in our D&D campaign?
It's like you do that as a distraction or something.
I'd do it just because I was presented with an entire grain silo full of popping corn.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody gives you something that specific, like, there's only one outcome for that. There isn't like, oh yeah, and we also, like, just walk by. Like, no.
You say that, and I just remember the fuel tanks that were in the Ignos and that no one set them off, which really disappointed me.
No, it's a self. Keep bear away from us.
Bear does have a lot of fire spells. A lot of fire spells.
Okay, so that's like a 5 times increase in volume average. So
5 grain silos worth.
there's your answer.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Volume is weird because, like, if you have 2 boom boxes, it doesn't make it twice as loud. You
That's
need, like,
different.
So
I'm
many things
saying-
wrong with that statement.
I'm
Why
saying,
was that your analogy for volume? Oh, I get it, boom boxes. Ha ha ha.
no, I was gonna say, like, 2 popcorn kernels isn't gonna be as loud as 1. Or no, it's not gonna be twice as loud as pop. 2 popcorn kernels popping isn't gonna be twice as loud as 1 popcorn kernel popping. It's a kind of, like, decibels are weird and they're exponential, so
I also just came up with my new rap name. I'm now 2Pop.
So now that we have that question answered, are we all set?
Set.
I'm set.
Sure.
And just so
Alright,
you know, I
apparently-
did record all of that popping conversation.
Wait. Did or didn't?
Fair enough.
I did.
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna
Koki, there's
bail.
one problem.
Alright.
Bye!
Bye, Kyle.
road time. So
Okay.
Have fun.
Damn it.
I will admit that the last recordings were, I will say, not all that exciting because it was just me collecting shit, but in this one, we get to go fight a boss.
Post time!
And you also fall into spikes.
Spike time!
Time for adventure!
And a very fast lizard.
Time to fight Ellmac.
Ellmac!
I can't tell if it's a bug or a lizard.
It's both.
Bugs are.
Bugazard.
And I'm just kind of like, yes, but can you fuck it?
Lazug.
You would. What was that, Cookie?
Instead of Lazug. That's the alternative. Also, his
A
axe
lug.
kinda, if you're not paying attention, looks like a big spoon.
I will say one thing, its charge attack, when I was doing these fights, I was very nervous about getting too close to him, because he really likes that charge attack. And
Yeah.
each one does like 40 to almost 50 damage.
Ellmac Death's 1.
Oh boy.
So, so you just get to show off all the deaths I had with this boss.
Time for the montage.
How many deaths did I have with this boss? Let's find out.
That's 17.
No, sadly it's not 17. Well, I would say sadly, but it's better on my end than it was in 17.
It's a little jarring having like the original music cutting all around for this. You should have just like overdubbed it all with what the bodies hit the floor.
I might do that for a future recording. And like the blasts he do with those are kind of hard to predict at times because the first one he aims is always where you are, not where you. I don't know.
How clever of him.
Clever. Clever Ellmac.
I shot where you were going to be, not where you were.
Oh!
You know, he's great right now.
See, whenever I did la-mulana, I fought all these bosses the not fun way. I just had the gun. I was just like, I'm not gonna have your shit today.
And you're saying that me fighting it with only the melee weapons is fun?
Anubis. What was that for? What were you just standing there?
I think I was trying to look for something in between the boss battles, and I just like, since I couldn't find it, I didn't feel like warping back, so I just showed off me dying to Anubis. And this is the actual winning fight this time.
Less attempts than I thought it would be. Also, every time you like whack him in the face with the quote spoon, it's bad Ellmac, bad!
That is a bad lizard!
I know it's an axe, but it looks like a spoon.
And one thing I figured out with this fight is that the best time to attack him with the axe is when his head is down like that.
Yeah.
And he switches his head positions every time he does that, like, with a fire blast thing. And also when he charges.
The axe has that amazing swing.
Yeah, he has really good reach for this fight.
It just has amazing reach. That's it.
I won't argue there.
I think it's more of a testament to how crap of a reach the rest of the melee weapons have.
Yeah.
I mean, the whip has good reach too, but it's forward reach and not an arc.
Except for when it attacks directly above you when you're swinging it.
I mean, if there's one thing the whip has over the axe, it's just damage per second once it becomes the flail whip.
So at this point, you're pretty sure this wasn't a winning Ellmac run until you actually killed him?
I didn't know if any of my attempts were going to be a winning attempt.
Quick! Quick! Go back! Get his wallet!
I like how the game's like threatening, but the adventure continues.
And I land in a place full of poison.
Timer.
At least they gave you hit points back.
And now Zelput's saying, hey, you should get back here.
Hey, we should totally have a sleepover.
Zelput seems like the kind of guy who would be asking for a sleepover.
We'll roll the dice to see who gets to sleep on top.
I loaded the dice.
Yeah, I don't think Zelput's the kind of guy who'd give you a choice.
Bite the pillow, I'm going in dry. Yeah, first line of the dialogue is like, I called you here for nothing. It's like, no, wait, please, don't go away. Have some back curry.
At the Zelput sleepover, he's on his knees facing away from you, bent over. And then he just barks at you, bend over, and you're confused. And now crab walk backwards towards me. I don't know what's going on!
Ass to ass.
Now that I beat Ellmac, the door to the Temple of Moonlight is open, so now I don't have to take that silly shortcut to here. And it also gives me access to the lower area. And yay! Bad recording frame rate.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The slideshow what he was doing.
You gonna trigger the trap?
Oh no. What I did do there was scan the trap, because one of the puzzles is like, scan for the 4 different like suspicious spots in this area. And that trap is one of them.
Yeah.
Fairy.
Get the healer one.
Well, the healer one is always good to have.
I prefer the loot one, to be honest.
Yeah, the loot one's very good too.
Most people
It's
just
why
use their loot one and then run with another one.
I kind of really like the sub weapon one.
Oh, the attack fairy?
Yeah.
See, I wonder where the next suspicious spot is.
Knife!
Nice.
The knife is really good, just for getting all that shit out of the way.
Yeah, the knife is great for breaking shit, but I don't really enjoy it for fighting.
I see you.
That opens a shortcut up there. And now we are working our way towards Anubis. Not those Anubises. Like, I don't know if he'd be the
boss.
official Anubis. And the
Oh,
other ones are
Anubis.
just minion Anubis.
Oh, that's a terrible picture in my head.
Anubis with a capital A as opposed to Anubis with a lowercase a.
Lowercase Anubis, uppercase Anubis.
Nope!
That was unintentional. It's like,
The
no,
gods
you're not supposed to be attacking that.
No, the gods ain't having any of your shit.
And I didn't even want to, like, get their shit. I was just trying to get by.
That wall was made of bats.
I don't know why all those bats were in there.
Composed 25% bat.
They're structural bats.
Load
You know, like
bearing.
some people put rebar in concrete, they put bats.
I didn't realize while I was coming here, but I scanned that pillar right there, where the Anubis is flying by. That's another suspicious spot because it has Michael Jackson on it. I don't know why he's there, but he's there.
Maybe they weren't bats, maybe they were full out vampires. You know, it's
You
like
just-
the thing when somebody tells somebody you can only kill a vampire by driving a stake through its heart, and then the person smiles like, get the wood chipper.
We're gonna power this thing up.
They're shoving him in. Don't worry, you're fine.
No, I mean like use the wood chipper as a launcher.
Oh. Well, the debris end does launch.
It's like a wood chipper Gatling gun.
And it's more like a vampire snowblower.
Yeah, there you go.
It's parts like this that make me wish I had the feather, so I could have the fucking double jump and not have to do these ridiculous wall bounce maneuvers.
I was thinking it would have been a very la-mulana thing for those background hands to strangle you after you put that weight on that pedestal.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened, but that sounds more like what Hell Temple would do, and not the actual dungeon. Are you all ready for a surprise? It's Anubis!
Oh, hey, it's another thing.
Nope.
That-
Goodbye.
That was Buff Anubis.
Okay,
And cat ball.
yoked out of there.
You know, I didn't recognize what the sound was until just now, Pancakes.
Catball.
That's why I was like saying, like, hey, it's a
I
joke
didn't
only
recognize-
we'll get.
I didn't recognize it was an owl until just now.
Is it really our Anubis? Is it?
And hey, look, it's
I
the
mean-
best character in the game.
Both
Mulder.
Anubis is just pop in and hoot.
Cheeseburger.
She's also narcoleptic.
Mulbrook will also refer to herself in the third person.
Listen to her talk. Wait, who's Mulbrook? Mulbrook is Mulbrook. That doesn't help me.
I also like this, is like, you need to find the Book of the Dead so you can beat Anubis, but I don't know where it is. Wait, what's in my left hand? Oh, it's the Book of the
wait,
Dead.
yeah, I have it.
Do you need me to
She's
repeat? No,
talking
just
about
stop
the-
talking.
She's talking about that puzzle in the Chamber of Extinction with it always being dark, and I have to go to the Chamber of Birth to, like, undo that.
Albrecht must sleep.
You can't ever sleep, Mulbrook.
A key of eternity.
Even though you have the key, it is still endless.
In my head canon, I'm giving Mulbrook Dr. Girlfriend's voice.
No, that's what I call breakfast.
What? You were asleep? Snort. I go back in? Snort.
Just trying to get that achievement.
Nah, let's just kind of see what else she'd say. I'll probably do that on a different playthrough.
I like how you jump between two spiders to land on a third spider.
You cannot. Your weapons have no effect on me.
You get the axe now!
Oh no! Heavy objects made for cutting down wood! My only weakness! How did you know?
So now we get to go fight Anubis for real.
For realsies.
For realsies. The knife is also good for those skeletons because they take so many freaking hits.
The fuck? Who has an owl?
It's an owl, yeah.
It's
No,
a
who has it?
Anubis.
Oh.
For some reason, he wasn't real aggressive with me fighting him like this. He just kept backing up.
Don't hurt me, man. Just, we can talk this out, man.
Yay,
Stupid
Serpent
shit.
Staff.
Switch notification again.
Yeah. Now you can go fight I-Man.
The funny thing, I was right about to leave, but he's like, he sends me another email like, dude, stop interrupting me.
I gotta Mrs. Mulbrook some more.
Here, check out the staff I got.
Argus.
Yeah, the whole use for this staff is so I can go hurt Argus.
I thought there was another, like, one-use thing for it later as well.
Oh yeah, the thing in the Chamber of Birth. But that's not till way later.
Said no camels.
God, snack. Hot spring!
I think if you scan the spring, it says like, warning, bathing too long in the hot springs will give you bad curry addiction, rheumatism, and I think like something else. Yeah, but they also say how much I hate those fucking vultures.
Na 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 na.
If you guys want to buy our music CD, it's $5 for every CD.
This music is like stuck in my head after all the time I spent playing.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You know what's
Jesus,
stuck in my head
from all the
though?
times I watched Deceased Crab play it.
Hell Temple's theme is stuck in my head.
You just jumped into that bird. Like,
I jumped, I tried to do a jumping attack, I missed and got hit by it instead.
Stewie, like 95% of all video game bird deaths are from jumping into the bird.
or birds. I thought it would be birds jumping into you.
No, it's people jumping into the birds.
Birds are assholes in games.
They are.
Also,
Yeah,
here's a
Argus.
very quick way to kill Argus. Just use the Caltrops. Since he has no, like, invincibility frames, all the Caltrops hit him at once. And so you can just drop a lot on them, and he'll die in, like, 2 seconds.
But you can only be hurt by the serpent staff. You're lazy.
You'll be hurt now that you have the serpent stuff. It's like a proximity thing.
And now Zelput's calling me a thief because I got the feather.
You could have just taken one from the birds you've killed.
I killed Argus for you. I earned it. Asshole.
It's like, hey, I got rid of him. I deserve this reward. I don't care if it was for some sacrifice or whatever.
Sacrifice.
I can't remember what I was doing here.
You were
The fire's
going to
home
get
now.
set
Oh
on
wait,
fire.
no, now I remember. I'm gonna get the chain whip.
I always jumped over those guys because I never wanted to risk them hurting me.
And guess what? They don't.
Secret shop. Although I guess that's not really secret.
Space Capster 2.
Space Capster.
Wait, was Space Capster the one I'm thinking of?
Maybe.
What are you thinking of, Sui?
I actually went to Nigoro's site and played a bunch of their games.
I think that was one of their older titles.
No, Space Capstar isn't the one I was thinking of.
Bait
I-
Capstar.
No, I was thinking of Future Development Company.
I can't remember when exactly I get that software. I think that's when I go to the Graveyard of the Giants. By breaking that seal, that opens up.
Now you can deal with that bullshit triangle jumping through the flames.
It's not so hard. I found one easy way to get past it.
Just jump now!
I mean, yeah, I know that's how you're supposed to do it. It was just really
like,
annoying to...
You gotta wait for like it to extend out, and then the second it's gone, you just jump in.
You're protected from ghosts, but not from skeletons. The 4-5.
It's a different kind of undead that I'm protected from. And that's a hint at getting the chain whip. It is one of the few puzzles in the game that you can like fuck up for good.
Yeah, which I did in my run, but you know I didn't really mind having to use the axe the whole way through.
I think with one of my playthroughs, before it got patched, I managed to I would glitch my way to get the flail whip before I got the chain whip.
Yeah,
but it got patched.
That was actually an actual like old speedrun trick.
Yeah, but they patched it out, so now it's now viable to get the chain whip now.
it's Pazuzu.
And this is how I find them.
Pazuzu!
Just fucking use the I don't know what they call it here.
The chakrams.
Yeah, chakrams.
I love the chakram.
So there's no benefit in me saying it during the stream, but I wanted to make sure I said it before people were gone. I am on vacation for the next 9 days.
Hooray!
Oh, sweet. That means we can force you to play video games.
Good.
Or draw. Anyways, the transfer is complete, so
The what's complete?
So now you can't watch the Pikmin run around anymore.
I can.
Unless you wanted to transfer back.
Send it back.
You can't do that for 7 days.
If you ever do get an urge like that or something, it is on YouTube. You can just watch it there. Have to do a transfer.
I find it funny that like all of these enemy attacks, they do less damage than you taking damage just from touching them.
Can we add a Cards Against Humanity card for 2 DS's transferring back and forth forever?
We might now.
I was at that point, it's like, okay, I'm not risking getting that shotgun back, I'm just gonna have to brute force this.
I was gonna say, I don't know why you're not just attacking him because it does so much more damage.
Use a gun!
I didn't know, it's like, he does that whole swaying back and forth after throwing those, and like, I'm so afraid that I'll just bump into him, just from being too close.
It's like you have 48 shurikens, you could have just thrown them.
Yeah, but shurikens do piss damage.
They move so much quicker and you can throw them faster.
Okay, so I know that Kel has given Party A and D&D a couple of super bosses to fight. I guess maybe us too with that fire giant. But I think the next time he gives us one, I should ask if I could roll an intelligence check to try to learn its pattern.
Knowledge Danmaku.
Yeah, you've got a chain whip.
Now you two can be the most Belmonte of Belmonts.
Time for some wall meat!
I was actually thinking more along the lines of
You ruined that cat ball's life.
I
Fuck
ruined
that
a lot of
cat
Cat Ball's lives.
An unnecessary funk is always great.
Don't wake me! Stop it!
Don't wait.
Molebrook needs to sleep up all those cheeseburgers.
Back in the Temple of Moonlight.
How many cheeseburgers did you eat, Molebrook? All
Yes.
Oh yeah, now I know what I'm doing here. I'm unlocking, or I'm getting the Fruit of Eden, I think it's called.
Fruit, yeah.
Fruit of Loops.
The puzzle here is I have to open up all those treasure boxes, starting
In the
from
right
the
order.
closest, or
Yeah.
the farthest away, and then to the chest. You can just figure this out just by doing trial and error. But I know
But
what
I mean,
that is.
the hint is given.
Yeah.
I remember like I said, I went through the game without checking walkthrough. I had to do some obscure Wikipedia raids, but
I think I've only checked a walkthrough once when I was playing this game.
actually no. The one thing I had to look up was the instruction manual to the Holy Grail.
Oh, yeah.
That's in the instruction manual, and it's a kind of a this is what you're in for kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now we're going to the Cave Illusions.
Yay.